Hello students, we'll see the last part of LAMP technology, last part of first unit. So we have owner, groups, permissions and ownership. See, you know how these commands work in Unix. We have studied in your previous semesters, but we'll just brush up what it means actually. So you know the permissions are given in three groups, like one is the user, other is a group and other is a world, right? Or others who are using the system. So the first symbol, that is a minus or a dash, it represents a file, or if it is a D, it represents a directory. So rest of the RW and this place would be X, that is read, write and execute. That is for the owner. Next RWX will be for the group. Next RWX will be others who are using the system. So this is a typical sample directory listing, like where you will know the permissions, who is the owner, who are the group present with that owner, and who are the staff present with that owner, and the size, date, time and name. So this is how we give the how the permission is listed to get the information of the file. And this can also be written in the binary codes and be converted into the octal system, and we can get to know the information what it actually means. Next, the processes. What is a process? Process is nothing but anything that happens in Unix, or any of the activities that is going on in Unix system, we call it as a process. So simply that everything, whatever you open the file, that becomes a process. File is something that is non-dynamic here, but whatever, once you open a file, it becomes a process. Next is a daemons. What are daemons? Daemons are nothing but again a process that runs in the background of the system. So these are not usually activated by a user. The system itself activates it, and whenever the time comes, it actually ends this process. So these are called daemons. So what are the process commands we have for this purpose? First thing is the PS, that is process, or to list the process, that is to know what are the process that is going on. And top also does the same thing. It shows all the ongoing process that are currently happening in the system. See, Unix is not a perfect system, so sometimes it happens that you need to stop or abort some of the processes that is happening. So what we need to do, we need to have a command that is called a kill command. So when we press a process and we ask for a kill, then the process whatever that was going on will be terminated. So kill all also works in the same way, but what it does is it stops all the process that has been going on. We'll see some of the commands that we have used in Unix. All these commands, we'll just brush up through this. So man command is for the manual. Whatever the commands you want to know that works in this Unix system will be present in this man. Next is cd, is to change directory where you need to go. This tilde includes a file where you're currently working. Dot includes the previous directory, and dot dot includes the much more previous directories. Next is mkdir, is nothing but make directory, or it's actually like the create a directory. pwd is nothing but print working document. Then e is for like to list the command, that should be ls. Next is mv is for move, rm is for remove, cp is for copying, and ln is again for the link of the certain files if we need. Push d is nothing but to push the directory, that is to get the next directory that you want. Pop directory is to delete the directory that you are currently in, that is to go to the previous one. Next, df is a disk free, that is how many spaces left in the disk, and du is disk usage, what is the usage space that is the disk has been occupied. Then we have this grep. What is this grep for? It is nothing but to have the files and to know what they are actually being used for. And locate is to locate the system or the file wherever it is present in the system. Uname is again to find the system, find the file that is not actually the editable files, like for example some configuration files, some command files that you have that will be there in this uname. Next is iconfigure netstat, that is nothing but a network status, how the system is connected and what the network is actually doing. Then check configuration to check the configuration of the system, which where is about the file system where it is present and how it has been created or how is it modified, who is, like, in the sense who is actually in the system now and who is working or who are all are eligible to access the system. Next we have basic file system essentials. It is again some of the commands or the path that you need to know. Slash home has the user directories, slash root is a home directory of root, slash bin is the boot level executables, slash user slash sbin nothing but the main super user commands are present in this path. Then slash super bin is a super user bin super bin is basic boot level super user commands. So these are the commands that you already know. We are just brushing up what it means actually. Slash user slash lib is nothing but contains dynamic libraries and static files for the executables, and slash lib contains the libraries for the executables. Slash user slash source is nothing but a kernel source. Slash user slash local or slash opt is for the optional local software where it is installed, and slash user x11r6x is nothing but the Windows commands and the libraries. Slash temp is the temporary files stored path, and slash where and slash temp is another place for temporary files which not be deleted automatically. And slash bar is the variable directory. Slash bar slash spool is the mail, printer or other spools that are having the same path. And slash bar slash log is nothing but where you have the log files. Log can be anything of mail log or even the system log. Slash bar slash www is nothing but the location of the web files. Slash boot is the basic Linux boot files are present in this path, and slash etc is the having the Apache configuration files. It's like maybe under slash etc slash httpd slash conf etc. And slash etc and x11 is a Windows configuration files. Slash etc and init.d is nothing but the place where the startup configuration files are there, and where you can execute the file whatever path it is present. Slash mnt is to mount, that is like cd or rom or cd-rom or floppies, and to read the files. And slash div is the device directory, that is you have some of the devices that has been attached and you want to see whether the devices are working or not. See, one thing you might remember or you might know that in Unix everything is a file. Like whatever the devices that you are using, that is also a file. So whatever the device are using also, it will also have a path because it is treated as a file. Slash proc is nothing but the process directory where the process is present. So these are the path or the basic file system essentials that you have in your system. So this completes your first unit in LAMP technology. Thank you.